Hi Libra, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for December 2015. We've already reached end of the year, Librans, and what a ride 2015 has been. We begin the month with a beautiful grand trine that is there between the fire signs, that is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and it's lighting up a part of your chart that has to do with communication. It has to do with your siblings. It also has to do with short distance travel. Now there seems to be a constant search for knowledge for you Librans, and we're closing up the year. I think it's very beautiful because this is really in a way summing up the theme as well, what is going to be there next year for you, and it's quite carrying on from 2015 as well. So everything that has to do with intellect, communication abilities, it also speaks about even gossip to a certain extent, the need to communicate, the need to know more. So there can be just an inherent need to talk more, to exchange ideas, and generally to be to share ideas with people. I think that is really focused in December. You're going to be doing that a lot. Even in fact, the information that you're going to be, whether it is through email or through SMSs or phone calls, there seems to be a lot of information that seems to be getting exchanged in December. It can also be that you could be networking a lot as well, Librans, around this time. You could be meeting up with new people. You could be talking about your work. You could be talking about, you could be sharing ideas as to how it is that you can expand your work, or what is it more that you can do around this time. And this, of course, this entire facet speaks about your own confidence and your own ability to also learn more through this particular exchange of communication that is happening. And also over here, it speaks about studies as well. So a lot of focus on exchange of knowledge is there as you begin the month, and it's beautifully lit up for you Librans. On December 12th, we have Venus that is entering the gorgeous Scorpio, and this is happening in your house of earned income, and that's beautiful because this house with Venus is going to be coming and taking the intensity of Scorpio first of all, and it's just going to come and smoothen things out for you. And Venus is also your ruling planet. Now, when Venus comes over here, you could be feeling more secure in life, Librans. There just seems to be a sense of more surety about where you're going, what you're doing, and also because this house also has to do with a sense of self-worth, and Venus is coming there. There can be that you could be feeling there seems to be an increase of self-esteem that is there around this time, and you could feel quite valued as well. This is also it can also be that some of you may meet somebody while dealing with money over here. It could be an accountant, it could be a banker, and it's also a time in December wherein during the second around the mid-month that you will be good with money. You could be dealing with money. It could be that you are generating more money, you're getting more projects that are there, and it can be a time where money is easy to come by, Librans, for you. So a nice, happy, easy, smooth way with the self-esteem enhanced and with the money coming in easier to you. On the 12th as well, we have Mars that is moving into your own house. That's your own sign that speaks about yourself, and Mars is all about action, energy, aggression. So you could be feeling quite headstrong and willful, Librans, and this is a time wherein that you're not going to be hesitating about asking what exactly you want, and be willing to fight for it. You're going to be feeling quite willful, and also while you're interacting with the world, there's this entire aggression, clarity is going to be coming across quite powerfully for you. And Mars in this house, in this house of self, does not really hold back. It is just when it sees something, it reaches out and it grabs. So it's really a time wherein you will ensure that you are heard. You're not going to be sort of sitting back and saying that, okay, I don't want to have a confrontation or let it pass. So you're really going to be voicing your self very clearly. Now this can particularly interestingly, the communication of course is one of the main things, but it can also be through writing, Librans, for some of you. And Mars is in it's opposing Uranus, and it's opposing Uranus in your house of partnership, marriage, your business relationships. And because Uranus is a planet of unpredictability, chaos, he's a reckless teen of astrology. Love and freedom are really two opposites, but this is a time wherein that you are not wanting to make compromises as far as love is concerned, and it is a time wherein Uranus comes in and shakes it. You're going to be, and because this also has to do with your work, so some partnership can get broken around this time. At your work you may just feel that you're being too bossed over and you don't like the partnership, or things are not being done in the way that you think that they can be done, and there's just an out of balance work relationship. That partnership may dissolve. And also as it's a time which it really asks for space, Librans. So if you are not able to handle something that's happening in your personal relationship, maybe you need that space. Similarly, at your workspace as well, maybe you just need to be pressing the reset button over there, rather than sort of throwing in the towel and saying, okay, I don't want to deal with it. The interesting thing about this entire aspect is that there is a lot of room for honesty. So explore that. Don't be in a because Uranus can make you quite reckless and impulsive as well. So if it has to do with your work, especially because this also speaks about a work and a business relationship as well, think through it carefully before you just throw it away. We have a full moon on Christmas, and it's happening in a part of your chart that covers your friends. So it seems to be that a friendship could be coming to an end, Librans. It can be that you will choose to cut ties with a friend, because full moon is all about fruition. It's about culmination. It's about an end, something which has got finished and has it's done, it's served its purpose. So it can be you could you could be sort of cutting ties, or leaving a friendship. It can also be that you can elevate your relationship with your friends that is there by spending a lot of time and enjoying their company. So it can be both ways. It's however it's advised that do go to a nice small restaurant and sit and chat for hours and clear the air. And if you just let go of a little, Libran, you will find that many things happen around you and people are willing to make that effort for you. So don't sort of be too headstrong as far as friendships are concerned in December. And it can also be for some of you, you'll choose to leave a group and join another. So it can be that you've been associated for a group for a long time and you'll realize, or you'll feel that you no longer fit over there, and you could join a new one where you feel it represents you far more better, and you would want to sort of accomplish that particular similar goal that the rest of the people have. And it has the same sort of mindset towards world, towards society. And it's also a time that you could have more people than usual who need your help, Librans, around the end of December. So be there for your friends. Don't just sort of get onto your ego horse and gallop away. It's been a pleasure speaking. I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for watching.